All right. Hopefully this can work. So again, we're live here, and I'm hoping that the sound quality here is a lot better than before. Because yes, the sound quality on what this was before definitely was something that you would need to put in the Brick Academy. So wait, all right, let me. So again, guys, what's up? Just tell me how the sound is like, man. Tell me what the sound is like, so I can know whether we're all good to go, man. Um, so I don't really know what was happening with the sound there before, but hopefully this should be hopefully. So sound is good. But hopefully this should be okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I think sound is good now. So yeah, um, look, man, this World Cup has been popping off, man. This World Cup has definitely been popping off. Um, and the thing about it is that we need to wait until this World Cup finishes. But there have been so many huge moments, and I'm sorry, man. I'm going to do a vid about it. I've never really been into the whole Cristiano Messi thing, but going to do a vid. Go do a vid because it has to be discussed, not discussed. It's going to be discussed. It has to be discussed because Lionel, I mean, you're on watch. I told you, Messi is currently under review. Messi is currently under review. Emmanuel, can't miss a penalty against a film director. I'm sorry. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. So, but the beauty about this is that everybody is being put on watch because I don't think there's any hiding. So all of those people that said, "Oh, Champions League Ballon d'Ors," no one cares about the Ballon d'Ors. Because I was having a discussion with someone about this because this guy said, "Oh no, Cristiano and Messi are the two best players of all time," and I said, "So the best players of all time without winning the World Cup." And then they said, "Oh no, well look how many Ballon d'Ors that Cristiano has." I'm like, Ballon d'Ors, that is voted on by people. You have to earn and win a World Cup. And I'm not with this whole thing of like, oh, well, if you're born in a country that isn't good enough, well, why not? Argentina have won two World Cups. Portugal are the defending Euro champions. No excuse. So now if Cristiano was playing for Iceland or he was playing for Sweden, okay, all right, I can understand. But Portugal are the defending European champions, and Argentina are two-time world champions. Messi, as you guys tell me, is the GOAT. You guys tell me that Messi is the GOAT. Aguero is one of the best strikers in the Premier League. Higuain broke the Syria goal scoring record. Otamendi was part of the Premier League record breaking winning team. Sorry, you ain't playing for Sweden or Iceland. But you're like at the moment right now, there isn't a team to be feared. Like for me, the best team I've seen who play the best football has been Brazil, followed by Spain. I think those are the teams who have been played the best football. But for me, Brazil have definitely played the best football. As I know, this is proper football, but not really there yet. And I think followed by Spain. But I think look, man, Spain. If Spain really know how to use Diego Costa, Spain can go all the way. Like there isn't a team that Spain can't beat, and I think that's what is Spain's weakness is their strength. I think the over reliance on their passing game might not lead them to be like, you know what, just like the first goal they scored, go route one. Look at the goals that Spain scored. One was a route one to Diego Costa. Another one was a ball over the top from a set piece, not down Costa. Another one was a long range amazing effort. So tic-tac-toe is finished. No one cares about tic-tac-toe. It's irrelevant, okay? Tic-tac-toe is finished. Finished. No one cares. No one cares about tic-tac-toe, okay? Um, so everything's popping up. And look, man, give a shout out to Russia, man. Give a shout out to Russia. They're through to the next round. Everybody said Egypt, Uruguay, blah, blah. And you know what? Let me be real with you. Even if Salah was fit, I don't see Egypt beating Uruguay. Even if Salah was fit, it may have been a closer game, but I still think Russia would have edged Egypt, you know. So I don't think the whole argument of like, oh my gosh, if Salah was fit, Egypt would have gone through. Nah, can't give me that, man. And France haven't really impressed me that much. They need to get better. They need to get better. But as I always say to people, don't speak too early. Don't speak too early. Remember, Spain won the 2010 World Cup by losing their first game to Switzerland. Germany, I believe, drew their first game against Ghana. So, it's all about pacing yourself. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Um, but look, man, for Cristiano, man, as I said again, look, man, this is a big one for him. This is his last chance to win this World Cup. And I keep on saying this. You need to win the World Cup. No excuses. And it may sound harsh. I'm sorry. If you don't have a World Cup winners medal, I don't want to hear anything about you being the GOAT. That is, I mean, I'm sorry, that is just how it is. You cannot even be in the discussion of the GOAT if you do not have a World Cup winners medal. Those are the rules. That's how it works. That is how it has to flipping be. And you know what? I told him, man, Neymar, man, I don't know, man. Neymar, I don't think he can get. I'm not hearing that the guy's injured again. How many times was Ronaldo? You had to pretty much break Ronaldo's knee for Ronaldo to get fully injured. I mean, and Neymar, you basically breathe him and he's basically injured. I mean, get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. Come on, man. I mean, come on, we struggle. Brazil just have babies, man. They have babies. I tell you, Marcelo right now. I tell you, right, Marcelo is top three. Talents wise, the only person ahead of Marcelo is Messi, but sometimes I'm going to put Marcelo ahead of Messi. Like for me, Marcelo is one of the best players in the world, hands down, hands flipping down. But yeah, I want to talk about Senegal, man. You see, Senegal don't have that Nigeria skill from back in the day, but my goodness, Nigeria, you got a white coach. Morocco, you got a white coach. Egypt, you've got a white Spanish coach. Tunisia, okay. Tunisia, the only guys who actually have like a homegrown guy. And do you know what's so funny? Which are the two African teams who have actually looked the best, as in footballing wise? Tunisia and Senegal. Like Tunisia is just a lack of individual talent, but the way that they were playing, especially in the first half, they were moving the ball around and the kind of movements that they were doing, they looked good. Morocco, they looked good to begin with, but then Iran came back in the game, and then Iran sort of like just dragged Morocco to their game. Egypt, it's not really clicked for them. Nigeria have been horrible. Nigeria have been the worst team in the tournament so far, bar none. There has not been anything that's been worse than Nigeria, the worst team. But you look at Senegal, man, and they play with such a vibrancy. There is a solidity to them. They're organized. They're well drilled, and it's so funny that look, man, look at Ali Cisse. He's a guy, Senegalese player, was there in the 2002 team. He knows the players. He knows the team. He knows Senegalese football, so he knows it. Genaro is a guy that they got from the flipping road. Just some dude they got from the road is now the Nigerian manager. So why is Genaro better than other local managers? Slave mentality, self-hate. I'll repeat myself. It's called slave mentality. It's called self-hate. Um, what Nigeria going to beat Iceland? Okay, cool. Now Saudi Arabia were not worse than Nigeria. No, Nigeria were worse than Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, the issue with Saudi Arabia was that they actually looked technically good. The way they were moving the ball around, just that they were not having any penetration. And Saudi Arabia, like, look, defensively, okay, they were a mess, but I just thought that the way that they were playing was bad. Nigeria defensively were bad. Nigeria going forward were bad. Obi Mikel is a flipping disgrace as a number 10. They were just horrible. Moses was basically diving. Igalo, horrible. Team's trash. Sorry, no, Nigeria have been the worst team. Nigeria have been the worst, followed by Saudi Arabia, but I don't care what it was. Nigeria contributed to the worst game in the World Cup so far. So sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, look, forward thinking. I have no dealer. I don't take drugs. I quit. Marcelo is better than Hazard. Marcelo is better than KDB. Marcelo is better than Isco. Marcelo is better than Salah. Fact. Fact, fact, fact. Bannon, in every game you see Marcelo play, even in this game against Switzerland, Marcelo will do one thing that will make you go, wow, how the hell did you do that? Marcelo's footballing brain is on another level. It's on a completely other level, and people just need to appreciate it. But guys, let's go back to the World Cup, man. I still don't know who the winner is. There is no team that has come out that has really said, I want to win. So we have to keep things going. I think by the time we get to the quarters, maybe we'll see things happening. Look, I'm a fan of I want to see new teams. So hopefully, when we get to the semi-final stage, maybe we'll see some new teams that we've not really seen before get there. Like I'm already saying, I'm saying right now, Serbia are going to make the quarterfinals. I'm looking at how the teams are going, the setups and everything, and the potential lineups. I'm saying it right now, Serbia are making the quarterfinals. I think that is, I believe that will be the surprise team that will really shock people. So I see them in the quarterfinals, you know. And as for Germany, man, like Germany will make it through, but there is now a real chance we have a Brazil Germany last 16. There's a real chance of that happening. And you know what? I believe Brazil will want that game more so than Germany. Germany don't want Brazil in the last 16. Brazil will be more than happy to have Germany because they would want revenge. Like, you know what? We're ready to beat these guys. And I think for Germany, they're like, nah, especially after the Mexico game, and even after Sweden and South Korea, who are not really big teams who will test them, Germany don't want Brazil in the last 16. They will want Brazil quarters or semis. But I think that would be too early for this German team who have a lot of work to do after Mexico opened that ass up. Um, let's see what you lads are saying, man. How far do you think Mexico will make it? For me, I think Mexico. I think unless they have a complete botch job, I think Mexico should definitely make the they should definitely be making the next round. You know, so they should definitely make the last 16. And the reason why I say Serbia will make it is that I do see Mexico facing Serbia. So let's say let's say this. If things go to plan, if Mexico get 9 points, Brazil take care of business, they get 7 points, and Serbia gets 6 points. And let's just say Serbia finishes second. That means Mexico will face Serbia. Like Mexico, I don't think they can beat Brazil. No way. Mexico, I don't think they can beat Serbia. They'll have a better chance of beating Serbia than Brazil for sure. But if you tell me right now, Serbia, Brazil, second round, I'm taking Serbia. I'm looking at that Serbia team. I'm looking at their physicality. I'm looking at Milinkovic Savic. I'm looking at Tadic. I'm looking at Mitrovic. I'm like, nah, man. I think that's a team that will really cause Mexico some issues. Mexico causes them some issues, but I think Serbia, I think Mexico will find it hard to deal with the physicality. And there's some big, huge, tough guys in that Serbia team, and they know how to have a fight. It's bad. All right, Matic is just from the streets, man. He's from the Eastern European streets. Brick of the week, man. Who's been the brick of the week? Let me try. Might be the Saudi Arabian Federation. You know, they may have to be the brick of the week. Saudi, I mean, I just think, I mean, brick of the week. I mean, let me think. Get a row. I think either the Nigerian football team at the brick of the week for sure. The brick of the week. Um, yeah, man. Look, let's talk about England, man. As I told you, man, this is such a different England team, you know. And I just think that it is so good seeing an England team just play differently from the kind of trash that they've been doing from before. And I keep saying to people that man, Rashford, man, watch out for this dude, man. Watch out for this dude. How far can England go? I do think I'm saying quarters max because England they're definitely going to make it. I think that the key game was Tunisia. They're definitely going to beat Panama, and then for Belgium it's about who finishes top. In like Poland, they are in bloody. I told you like Group H has now gotten crazy because we're all about okay, can they beat Poland, Senegal, or um, Colombia? Now, with what Japan did, who who knows what can happen. Basically, that's why that Senegal Japan game is going to be very interesting because like if there's a winner from that Senegal Japan game, man, then you've got a team who are pretty much 1 foot already into the next round. But for me, I think England. I'm not sure that England can beat Colombia. England can beat Poland. They can beat Japan, and I think England, Senegal will. And this is what I said to the Banter boys. Senegal would cause England a lot of issues and problems, but I think overall, I think England would perhaps maybe edge out Senegal, perhaps. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't say an easy route to the semifinals, man. So actually, England could potentially play Brazil in the quarters. I was looking at the setup. They could potentially face Brazil in the quarters. So, let me see what other guys are saying, man. Look, as I said again, there's Cristiano is not winning the World Cup. I mean, that's for sure. There's no way. Like, there's no way he will be able to drag that team. Like, if Chris, see, if Cristiano leads Portugal to the World Cup, if Cristiano leads Portugal to the World Cup, my hands are tied. Hand, my hands are tied. I mean, that's it. Even I can't even say it, man. If Cristiano win leads Portugal to a World Cup, that's Portuguese team that I saw against Spain. He may have to be the sixth horseman. And look, it's not happening. Nah, nah. Like Portugal against a Brazil or something. Nah, it's not happening. Nah, 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 nah. Look, man, Nigeria have been trash, man. Please, okay. Terry, who's Terry? Um, Sweden. Look, man. Look, I mean, Sweden going for. Actually, no, no. I mean, no, Gedish bricked it up for that game for sure. Sweden 9 points. That is a lot to ask for because I believe Sweden are in Germany's group. But with the way Germany are going, man, look, I said Sweden. I think Sweden can definitely get a point. I think Sweden should definitely try and frustrate Germany and get a point on them because Germany they have a lot of explaining to do. So the Khedira is out. Khedira, I think basically, I think a nomination for Bricks of the Week pertaining to players is between Gedesh and Khedira. I mean, Khedira got lalaked. He got absolutely lalaked. I mean, he got a flipping Mexican tackle up that ass man for sure, man. Um, that is just Neymar did not break it up, man. How far can Spain go? I told him, man, if Spain allow Isco to take over this team, have a greater role. PK doesn't have brain freezes. De Gea doesn't go into La La Land, and they can really use Costa. Spain have all the elements to go all the way. And then I think the key thing is Costa, because they have a striker, a dangerous striker. And if they really know how to use him well, use his hold up play, use his individuality, play to his strengths, try and get him into good areas like they did. No, and if Spain are not afraid to go route one, don't be afraid to go route one. Don't be afraid to go long. Don't be afraid just to play the more direct pass. Don't be afraid to really quickly counter. Quick, boom, boom. And Spain can definitely do something. So um let's see what other guys are saying, man. No, Colombia played well, but remember they had a man down. They had a man. I thought Colombia before the substitutions in the second half were playing really well. And also, why did he bring off Cuadrado? That did not make any sense. I think Peckerman really messed up there. Um, oh, Argentina have a huge game against Croatia, and the pressure is on. I don't even want to consider it because I don't even want to. I don't want to consider it. There is no way. I mean, can Argentina lose to Croatia? I mean, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not. They won't. They wouldn't dare. Let me say this right now. If for some inexplicable reason Argentina were to fail to make it through the groups, Messi is retiring for good. And he's going to divorce his wife, who's Argentinian, and he's going to disown his entire family. And he's going to become Spanish. For sure. 100%. 100%. Like, that's what will happen. If Argentina do not make it through the groups, 100%. Um, but maybe a second it can happen. Come on. That's That would arguably be one of the greatest feats in football if Cristiano is able to consistently score, assist, create, and inspire Portugal all the way to World Cup victory. It will be one of the greatest feats. Hence why it's not happening. It's impossible. It's impossible. Sorry, he's not getting that World Cup, man. Cristiano is not. He's not getting that World Cup. He's not getting that World Cup, man. Senegal are not winning the World Cup. Don't sleep on Denmark. Nah, man. I won't, man. I won't. Um, Breakout star in the tournament. Cherry Chef has been pretty good. As far as breakout, someone that was nowhere on the radar at all, man. I think Cheryshev and Golovin have been really good. I think they've been really, really good for Russia. And a lot of what Russia have done well and how they've attacked has really come from how well these guys have been doing. So yeah, those two for sure. Um, look, man, Uruguay can look, man. If the Cannibal and Cavani combined, because Uruguay are the only team that have two really good strikers. And the only team that really play with the whole two striker thing. And I think if those guys can really combine and gel really well, Uruguay can do some things, man. Uruguay can do some serious, serious things, you know. All right, guys, I think I'm almost going to go because I'm starving and I need to eat, man. I'm flipping starving. Let me just go through some questions here, man. Argentina defensively Argentina are horrible defensively for sure. Yeah, I know Japan beats Colombia today. Anything is possible, but to a degree. To a degree. Yes, we've seen shocks. Japan are not winning the World Cup. Portugal are not winning the World Cup. That's pretty much, certain. Um, Look, Messi has got to re-up, man. Messi has got to re-up. So Messi has got to re-up. Shout out to who's this? Filani in Souza. Is that your real profile pic or is that a bot? Let me use if it's a real profile pic, holler back. Top HH, what are your top five teams? Daily reminder, PSG. Top five teams. Well, I assume it's of this World Cup. Brazil, Spain, Mexico, Russia, and I'd probably roll with England. Have looked all right, man. Not great. England have looked all right. I think, to be honest, England with Rashford and Loftus-Cheek have looked all right. Not great. That defense is still dodgy. That midfield ain't great. But England with Loftus-Cheek, Rashford, and Harry Kane are a pretty interesting team. They're a pretty interesting team. I told you, England coming in here with no pressure, no expectations, allowed to play free. I think is doing wonders for them. Lozano, guys, 22 years of age. 22 years of age, scored the winning goal against the defending champions. Huge. Like Mexico, all you need to do just win those two more games and you can top the group. But again, I mean, even if they top the group, can they beat Serbia? Or what if they top the group, Brazil comes second? It's all crazy, man. It's all crazy. Yeah, can you breakout star? See what else you guys are saying. Can Nigeria beat Iceland? Yes, they can. Will Nigeria beat Iceland? Unlikely not. Can Iceland beat Nigeria? Very, very possibly so. That's interesting. Golden boots. Look, man, Harry Kane could get golden boots. So we've got Cristiano on 3 goals, Lukaku on 2 goals, Cheryshev. Cheryshev is on 3 goals, I believe. I think, yeah, because Cheryshev scored 2 in the first one. So Cheryshev is on 3 goals. Harry Kane is on 2 goals. Lukaku, as I said, is on 2 goals. Look, man, it's interesting, man. It is very interesting. Nope, don't sleep on Serbia. I'm not. Serbia for quarters, man. Serbia for quarters. Um, how far do you think Senegal will go? What's called Chic Tiam blog. That's tough, man. That's tough. You see, I don't know whether can Senegal beat Belgium. I'm not sure. Like, I think Senegal can cause issues against Belgium and England. Can they beat them? Oh no, Senegal can definitely beat England. I know the basic. Sorry, Senegal can definitely beat Belgium and England for sure. They can. Whether they will, I don't know, man. So it may just be second round for Senegal. It might be. Um, I mean, Gilbert Walker, bro, stop. Are Germany getting out of the group? Stop. So it's maybe that Germany cannot beat Sweden and South Korea. Man, the hell out of here, man. Nigeria will beat Argentina. Will. Filani, if you can give me that as a straight fact, then I can be with you. Because let me be real, Argentina may be going into that Nigeria game having to win. So even if they beat Croatia, they will know that look, man, we need to get 6 points because Argentina wants to avoid France. Argentina don't want to get France in the second round. So Argentina don't want a situation where they now have to come second. So Argentina are right now scrambling because they want to. Even if Argentina finish first, I think Denmark make it through. Denmark will cause Argentina issues. So it's going to be free. Chucky Luz, okay, Chucky Lozane, man. There's a Dijuba, no, Dijuba is on 2 goals. Let me see, wait. Dijuba is on 2 goals. He scored no, yeah, he scored 1 goal in the opening game, and he scored another goal here in this game. I think no, he's on 2 goals. Yeah, Mythos, what's up, man? Um, Senegal should go to the round of 16. They should. So Captain Eva says Senegal can't beat Belgium, but Wales can. So I say that Wales are a much better team than Senegal. Look, Belgium, man, they have a lot of individual talents, but man, Martinez, man, the guy's a clown, man. France are not winning the World Cup, man. Say half of my money's on Spain or France to win the World Cup. Nah, that's not happening, man. Um, can Iran get out of the group? It's tough. It's tough. I mean, can Iran get out of like, let's see what Iran do against Spain because I mean, I think Spain are looking to try and get that ass because Spain are like, you know what? Because I think both Portugal and Spain want to avoid Uruguay because that's a tricky round of 16 games to have. It is a very tricky one to have. So I think both Spain and Portugal would rather face Russia in the second round. So I think Spain are going to try and score as many goals as possible against Iran. I think Spain are like, look, man, let's take out our frustration and try and get those guys, Um, Runs overrated. All right, man. Look, man, that's been it. I am absolutely starving, guys, man. So, yeah, man, I'll probably do this again after the second round of games. Stay true, stay black. Let's hope Nigeria don't embarrass themselves against Iceland.